What's up, everyone? Sorry for the delay. I wanted to get a build out before jumping in the shower, and here we are now, but you guys at least should have a build with these lovely scribble scratches in it. And if anybody was having trouble with the save slots on Steam, good job, chat. Can't leave y'all alone for 15 minutes, huh? No. There's some debug text in there, so if anyone was having issues, I'll probably be messaging about that anyway. No, just wet. I'm very bad at getting haircuts. I do it very rarely. But I do have to cut it pretty short, because then I forget to cut it again for like a year. Alright, let me make sure. Why am I doing that? Make sure everything's good. Always forget to change the sound here. Alright. I was trying to think of some new things we could do on a stream. Would you guys want to so his hair back like John Wick? Clearly, that makes me as cool as John Wick. I usually, well, sometimes I take a shower right before this, so it's not like I haven't been like that. Anyway, I was thinking of doing a game where I play some music and you guys have to guess. This might be a little too easy for y'all because y'all are all crazy, but try to guess which song in mostly World 3 we used that track as like a starting point or inspiration. Basically, what song does this not real song, because Mike makes real music, as he would point out. You know, a song from a band that I really like, and what song in the series that influenced the most. Would that be interesting, or should we just get to the coloring? So honestly, I'm just looking for an excuse to talk about music, because music's good. This is a game stream, so it has to be relevant. What y'all think? Oh, that's a weird angle. Gotta get my Instagram angle going on there. There we go. Sounds fun. We got one answer. Let's try that. Oh, it's not gonna take long. Yeah, it's not gonna take long. Was I missing something? Oh, headphones. Let me grab some headphones to make sure. I'm just gonna do snippets so we don't scare away or we don't anger the some level importer. Wait, one thought. Hold on. You need to like not do the chat. You're distracting. Let me get some headphones. We'll do that for a bit. I'm gonna keep it short so we don't anger the copyright strike gods of YouTube. So this is fair use. This is educational. We're talking about game development here, and inspiration and all that stuff. You know what? I kind of wonder, because on iOS you can. Conrad asked if it's possible to add a custom level importer. I have to check to see if I can access the drive, the iTunes file section. I'd have to check. I want to say I can, and if I can, it shouldn't be difficult to import custom levels like that. The reason Fancy Snowboarding didn't come out before Christmas is because Scaleform left that option turned on, and they're like, well, you don't need this, so you're getting banned from the App Store. Well, not banned, but yeah, it went back in review, and around Christmas, reviews like a week long. So that's great. So yeah, I don't know if they're gonna, if Apple's just gonna be like, hey, you don't use this. I'm like, well, but I do. What happened to Fancy Box? It's an AS2. It's completely and utterly outdated. If anybody makes content for the Fancy Box, I can still play it. Does it not work online anymore? I might have to look through all the old games. I think some of them broke. It's hard to keep up with what works and what doesn't on the web browser, because whenever that gets updated, sometimes that breaks how the Flash plugin works. Anyway, clarify that. I'm gonna go grab some headphones, and we'll play a little game, get to arting, try to hype up to figuring out colors, which I'm very bad at, so it might be a good way to lead into that somehow. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, let me clarify a bit on here. When we're working on World 3, because I think most of these are going to be from World 3, because I think that's where there's you can tell the most influence. Probably there's a few that kind of guided how we did Super, but for World 3, we were working with Somatone, and Mike, who I worked with directly on Super, was working with Somatone, so we had less direct contact, so a lot of it was just, yeah, need some Jeopardy music or something. A lot of doing the music for World 3 was like this song plus this song, this style, or you know, this timestamp, this instrument would fit really well. So it's more of like a mix of influences. For Super, most of the songs, it was a lot more songs put together, and then just sort of finding a style. And then after we set up World 3, stuff like the pirate theme, it's just kind of like, yeah, do your thing. I know you're gonna be good at it. So. How do you beat the pencil boss? The remix pencil boss? Yeah, you gotta be fancy. It's really simple. How about a hype for Android? I was actually fixing some bugs on Android last night, and like 10 minutes ago. Another reason I was late. 5:30. What time is it, guys? Yeah, 4:30. Why are you... God, Android. Oh, it's on debug, so it's gonna be really slow, so it's probably not even point in showing you. But even on this terrible tablet, it's working. Still not completely happy with performance. Especially loading. Well, okay, debug loading takes like twice as long. But it exists. That's gotta be comforting, right? Oh man, loading's so bad during debug. Yeah, that plays terribly. In debug, it's like half frame rate. But it exists, I swear. I'm just gonna make sure there was... The biggest issue with Android is you do this context refresh where it dumps GPU memory and then I have to manually set the GPU memory back up. And the biggest problem there is that I create all the assets on runtime. So for Android, I have to actually keep a copy of all the assets, which takes up a ton of memory, but it is able to reload everything. I was experimenting with recaching the level, which takes just forever. And then all the everything. Update, yeah, so once everything, with the Android build, I went back and fixed some of the touchscreen stuff on the arcade. So once everything's clear on Android, we'll update iOS also. Why is there a hat on a Muppets mug down there? When you have 3 kids, they put things in the strangest spots. It's bizarre. Anyway. Okay. I don't even know what to, if I should just pull up the game, or, what should we do, guys? I don't know why I have these half off. There we go. Oh, I might need to export this as a debug build. Let's see how this does. Yes. We need to re-export some things here real quick. Air, desktop. Because I just got that build out. So yeah, has anybody had, in the chat, has anybody had issues with the save slots? Like it went to a white screen or something? Because before, when it errored, it just deleted your save file. So I told it that if, you know, there's a local file, like it knows that there should be a save file there, to not delete the save file. I'm checking, yeah, because sometimes the Steam plugin gives me back a null value, and then you keep checking it, and eventually it's not null anymore. It's really weird. Only going in and out of beta. Well, yeah, because there's Steam save and there's the release still uses local, and I'm wondering if I should use local as a backup. Then if you change computers, it might overwrite the Steam file, and Steam doesn't have anything built in for like rolling back your save, unless you actually have like restore point or whatever previous versions of files built into the system. If you're using Time Machine on OS X, you'll have that. And I think Windows has that, but I don't know if you need another drive to do that. Rowan can be free. No, can't. Because I don't love you. That's why. Seriously? I keep saying if anybody wants to send me $5 worth of something free, I'll give you a free code. But you gotta give me something worth $5. Send me a large Starbucks. No, I hate Starbucks. Send me a large coffee and I'll send you a code. Give me something for free, I'll give you something for free. Very simple. Where were we? Alright, so let me turn down the music on here, leave the sound effects. And I'm just gonna go into planes, because otherwise it's gonna give away what music it should be. And this is World 3 music for the most part, I think. We'll see if I try to trick y'all. I think this is gonna be one of the easiest ones. Alright guys, 30 seconds. If I wanted to be really careful, I'd probably play it from the actual samples on iTunes, but we'll cut it off. Let me find the first song here. Making sure y'all can't cheat and see my iTunes. And these are all songs that I highly recommend. Go check out these CDs on Spotify or wherever. Because I'm not going to be inspired by a song unless it's like one of my favorite songs. Alright, here we go. Oh, let me turn this up. I think this is going to be easy. You guys can hear that? Confirm. It's going through. This is too easy. So I think the reason it's easiest is because Mike actually went and sampled a backwards like banjo for that. Music is way louder. I should have my mic turned up. I don't know what it is. It's so hard. Alright, I'll turn the iTunes down a bit. Let's do a few more seconds to make sure. Is that good? Let me know if that's a good. Yeah, let's see how it does. Maybe I should. Love Song by. Does anybody know this band? Because it's one of my favorite bands. Go look that song up if you like Outer Squiggleville. That's probably one of the main reasons I wanted to do this. Because if you enjoy the Fancy Pants music, you need to go listen to this music because it is good music. Does anybody know that song? None of these songs would be popular. Like super extra points if you actually know who it is. Nope. It's a love song. Clues like country. What? Oh, it's not country. I've almost said it like 5 times now. Love Song by the Dandy Warhols. Look up a lot of the Dandy Warhol stuff. All their singles are incredible. Console collection of Steam. So the reason we were able to re-release on iOS is because the Chilingo office closed that was handling that. I'm pretty sure EA still owns the exclusive publishing rights for the console version. I can check with Over the Top. But I wouldn't want to release that like at the same time as Flash isn't working. Is your Flash not working? Is Flash not working in general? Let me see. Yeah, I heard of Daniel Wells. They have a bunch of singles that were pretty popular. This isn't related to the Fancy Pants. It's just a really good song. We'll open up Chrome. Chrome should work. Yeah, EA probably has the rights. Need like a... Let's do this. This is Bohemian Like You. This is an incredible song. If anybody's heard this before. 30 seconds. Beautiful. Alright. Let me see. Let me pull up the visualizer. That'd be fun. Ah! Right over there. I can do that. Why not? I don't even know what that is. I haven't used a visualizer in a while. Oh, I can't show that though. Alright. Let's see. Cintiq. Alright. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave that. I'm not sure. We'll see if I like it. But then I can't. That's too much trouble. Alright. This is a good one. This is a band that I actually don't really listen to. But, alright, making sure, no cheating. Yeah, Bohemian Like You is just such a good song. That, and then it's like, pseudo sequel, We Used to Be Friends. All, like, all the, Danny Warhol's, Last High, Sleep, such good songs. And then, their newest CD has one good song on it. I have to pull up Spotify for some of these, we'll see. Oh, Final History Exam, that's good. We Used to Be Friends, yeah, it's have you heard of that song? You're just saying that's a funny name. Anyway, so this song, it's funny because I wasn't really a fan of this band. I didn't know who he was, or who they were. But I went to... I can't even remember what, it was a concert, and they gave out, like, free, like a sampler pack, and this was on there, and I think it's a really good song. Let's see, you should be able to listen to Rowdy 3's thing. I don't know what that means.
Back in the day, as we learned, a man was not considered to be.
I think this might actually be pretty popular. I don't know.
Gone beyond the hills, has he not crossed the 7 seas?
Might skip ahead a bit, we'll see.
Now all them jokers kept around just like a scarecrows in hometown.
If I talk over, maybe I won't get copyrights, right? There you go.
A wanderlust king.
Now,
I stay on the run. Yeah,
if y'all can guess, it doesn't really be better because it sounds less like.
Let me be gone.
There you go. It's the very start of Tree Pirates. I think we twisted it quite a lot. But I thought that was a good starting point for the Pirates. It's just got that kind of jig sound to it. Rascal Flatts is pretty good. Called I Was Born To. I'll have to look that up. I think I like Rascal Flatts. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Why did I open that? What was I even thinking of? What's the name of that song? Wanderlust King by, God, how do you say that? Gogoro Bordello? I think he was like in an indie movie recently. Or he either was in it or he did the music for it. Give a code to Fancy Pants on Vita. Yeah, that's simple. Somebody can just get on porting that to Vita. I'll go ahead and distribute keys. That'd be great. If you are able to, yes, that's how Vita works. I'd have to listen to Rascal Flatts. I might be confusing them with somebody else. But I'll look that song up. I'll let you know next stream. He's not porting it. Alright, so here's an easy one. This is a really easy one. I gotta type this in over here. If y'all don't get this in like 3 seconds, I'm gonna be disappointed. Please don't be ads, okay. I think I've even said that this song is pretty, like, the basis of it. It's the best song. It's one of the best SNES songs, right? I mean, other than like the Donkey Kong. Alright. Right. What song did it directly inspire? Canopy Forest, there you go. To me, that's just the quintessential forest song, so we had to at least start there, right? Yeah, Vita's kind of dead. I mean, I play mine still quite often. I was saying I was going through God of War on there recently. But I don't... I'll bring it up. If anybody wants to support that, we'll see. I'll ask around if anybody is... My least, really. I've never actually beaten it, but I used to rent it all the time. Song request now. No, but if you're hearing what I'm playing and can think of something maybe in the vein of it, I don't mind music recommendations. I'm not going to put it in the game, but I'm always looking for new things to listen to. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't think any of the other songs were as obvious. Let me look around for a second. I swear I made some... Yeah, anything else, if I play anything else, it'll be more about the feel of it. I don't think anything else is that closely directly... There might be. I have to, like, think out all the songs. No, I don't think anything else would be that obvious. Anyway, we're on the subject of music. I could go through... Do you guys care about this? Because I could go through a few songs that I think capture that feeling that I'm always talking about of tension and release, of flow. Android date launch soon. I'm about to send Concrete another build. Alright, let's... I don't think there's gonna be any more guessing, but this is just kind of what I go for in music. This sense of tension and release. Sometime early this month for Android. All-time favorite band, I usually say Carbon Leaf, because they still make good music even at a lesser pace nowadays. Want to hear some Carbon Leaf? Here we go. You can, if you play like my favorite songs, I think you can see where most of the music from Fancy Pants kind of is like comes from. Let's see one that's less obvious. This is one of the best songs ever made. Go look this up now. Make sure it's not too loud. It's a Boxer by Carbon Leaf. This is like the all-time best song ever made. Pretty sure this is one of the songs I said like when I was like, this is good music. Let's make music like this.
Couldn't ask for a better day to buy two to the ring to the right.
Not interested. Stream is me listening to Carbon Leaf. Man, if only copyright infringement didn't exist, right, guys? Yeah, a little bit. Songs like When I Come Around and She are some of my just favorites. It's so good. You know, Good Riddance. Not anything past that. Like, Warning was okay, but American Idiot's just too on the nose, and there's a few good songs in Nimrod. YMCA, sure, dude. That's it. That's the best song ever. Okay, actually, this is one of the things. Probably my other favorite, and they make bad music now, which is a stab in the heart. Whenever I tell Mike when we're talking about instrumentation, I like that acoustic strumming noise. The acoustic, sometimes slow, sometimes just really fast. I usually fall back to Guster. So this would be maybe charge attack helicopter. We'll see. We'll be adding things back for World 5. On a scale of 10 to 11, how demonetized do you think we are right now? But man, I love that sound. Look up Parachute by Guster. Every song on there is good. They start to kind of blend together. But Lost and Gone Forever is an absolute masterpiece. Barrel of the Gun, Guster. They used to use a bongo set. Like you can hear, it's a dude just doing this on a bongo, and they don't use it anymore. Actually, let me turn it down here, so I can actually hear myself talking. But it's just that driving beat, so good. We're gonna pause there 30 seconds, and then maybe I'll play the chorus. Do you guys know any of these bands? Am I just completely old and out of touch with music? I always wondered. How many design pieces? I don't know, impress me. I still keep saying, just make custom levels. I wanna put a community section in the arcade. That's really focus on something smaller and something good, but alright. Chorus of Barrel of the Gun is so good. No clue what band you're talking about. This music's timeless, guys. Alright, for build up, I don't know if we ever hit a song. We were talking about at one point doing a beginning of a song and then going into a loop and then maybe an outro. So actually segmenting a song in a level, doing a start and then looping the middle of it instead of just starting and then looping the whole thing. And I kept pointing to, because you can't really do a great build up if you're going to repeat the build up. Squiggville Plains, kind of, sorta. I'll play that one, but it's more of a kind of, sorta. So Ockerville River has a song Unless It's Kicks, and it's kind of different from a lot of their other stuff. And they kind of changed more recently, but it has one of the best just build ups. Are y'all talking about Linkin Park again? Kind of sounds like what? What are you talking about? Why is music not? Oh my god, it's trying to play it on Jenna's phone. It's not even in this house. What are you doing? That doesn't sound as loud as iTunes. I don't know. I don't rap, sadly. That would be great for my resume, I think. That'd be fun. But just listen to this build up, right? Hopefully I don't have to... Let me skip ahead a bit. There you go. Kicking the drums, right? I feel like I'd be less likely to get copyright strike for this, but Link Park's good. And then kind of back to it. It's this loop, right? You keep building up. I'm gonna pause it for a sec and then play like where the build up goes, because that's one of the things I'd love to capture. Just this like intense build up, but then I'd have to actually write code to get it to like loop later. This music comes across the lake. No, it's all American. Oryville might be Canadian? No, they're American. I like a few Canadian bands. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. See, once the other board, we'll start drawing. Let's see if I can fit all these on the screen at once. Maybe I'll... 30 seconds is gonna be hard to, like, draw. Live in America, I've never heard of it. Yeah, that's because Americans mostly know terrible music. I mean, there might be a ton of good stuff that I don't know about, but anything on the radio is just all trash. I mean, I can play old Green Day. You'll probably know that stuff. Alright. Alright, this is the build-up. But it's still going, like, it's not, it doesn't rush. You have like a full 2 minutes of build-up, it's so good. Look at this, like, whole song's just build up, it's so good. Here we go. No, wait, no, it keeps going. There's it. I'm losing track of where I am. It's still going, still building up. There you go. And then it just kind of rolls off. It's just two and a half minutes of build up, and then it just rolls off. It's so great. It's a good song when you get like, why does it keep changing that? I don't know. Okay. Squiggleville Plains. I think the closest, because that kind of builds up on the older games. The original one takes inspiration from the, not the original one though. The World 3 one takes inspiration from the first game, and then the closest to a like source inspiration is a song from Pain. Where is it? Where'd it go? I lost it. There we go. And it's again, it's got this great build up, and then it. I said before, like, you almost earn the payoff. Like, it's this build up. It's such a bizarre song. I love it. Oh no! Except for Green Day. I don't know. Is new Green Day bad? Is that why you're naming them? Sorry, that's kind of insulting. All right, 30 seconds. We're gonna go to the payoff of the build up. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with anything. There's a lot of bad everything. There's a lot of good, whatever. That's fine. And everything's subjective. You might like music that I think is terrible, and I have music that I think is a little terrible, but I still like listening to it. It's fine. Alright, here we go. It's a build up. This is like the goofy words. There we go. Getting into it, right? Building up. There you go. And then, you can probably hear it there, right? That's pretty Plains-ish. It's a pretty diverse lineup. Marilyn Manson, Owl Nation. AWOL name? How do you say that? And then back to... yeah. And you can probably tell where all the challenge levels come from, right, guys? That's pretty simple. It's just like old ska songs, or Pain too. Their other stuff. There we go. If you like the type of music that like the challenge levels hints at. If you like Billy Joel, yeah, of course I like Billy Joel. Jenna's a bit more obsessed. My sister actually really likes him too. But yeah, I'll definitely listen to Billy Joel. Have not heard of Death Grips. Yeah. This has become a lip syncing. Oh, that song's so good. It sounds like an unused FBA song. I love They Might Be Giants. I mean, I know their older stuff more so. But I respect them a lot. They make good music. Okay, y'all might know this song. This was on Cartoon Network on a video thing, and it's such a good song. It's about Jabberjaw on Cartoon Network. Under the Influence of Giants. I don't think so. See, that's very challenging song right there. Who's gonna say the world? Who's gonna say the days? From mayhap crackers feeling eerie with you. Who's gonna talk like girlies? Had a better version. A lot of people are telling me they like that version better. You'll have to explain what is better. Yeah, I don't like Imagine Dragons. There was a few songs from them that I almost liked, but it was just too processed. Yeah, like, well, I don't know if you're talking about Imagine Dragons, but it's very just like it sounds like they want to make good music, but then they're like, well, that's not what the kids like nowadays, so they go. Probably the last, besides Florence and the Machine, I think they're consistently really good. Fun, the singles by Fun were really good, but then the rest of that CD is terrible. So I don't know. Like Logic, I don't know Logic. Here you go. The main influence of the challenge songs. You guys know this. Well, I mean the obvious one. I'm probably gonna cut. Let's not do that. Goldfinger. Oh, old Goldfinger. Probably. I mean, the one everybody knows is Superman, right? I don't know if I want to play that because it's pretty popular. Let's skip the little. There we go. Man, I haven't found any new, like, ska in forever. Does anybody make ska anymore? Talk about... Here we go. Here's the best ska song ever made. Right here. Less Than Jake. We the Kings. No, you guys need to make a list of stuff I need to check out. So you need to make a Spotify playlist. Oh, I wonder if... Alright, I'm gonna close Spotify. I think Jenna's trying to use it. Oh, that song's so good. Do not play Pink Eye. I don't... Okay. What is Spotify? Dude, what? You never use Spotify? It's just, like, legal music. If you don't pay for it, you get ads. If you do, you don't get ads. It's... I mean, don't look at any of the top stuff. It's all trash. But other than that... See, don't listen to this. This is bad. Listen to this stuff. You know, you have to find music. So all the really good stuff... Yeah, wait. Yeah, again, I'm not gonna mess with that. Did I change it? I think Jenna's trying to listen to Carbon Leaf. Which I should not mess with. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna... No, it doesn't interrupt it. It's between playlists. I mean, I make playlists for myself. You should check them out. Can I share them? I don't know. Share. Copy playlist. There you go. Here's a good playlist. Let's see if I can even put that in the chat. Yeah, look at that. Go listen to that, guys. It's good stuff. That's just my, like, random... Whatever I'm listening. If I like a song, I just throw it on top. Instrumental musics. Check out Fonts on there. They have really good instrumental stuff. I think that was in the Mass Effect soundtrack, actually. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with Jenna on there. You know what? When I was listening to instrumental when I was working, the Smash Brothers Symphony. Yes, Skyrim's old. If it's been remade, it's old. The Smash Brothers orchestrated. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just incredible. Some are ads. Are you sick and tired of ads? Yeah, it's a lot of Spotify, but it's like you're just listening to music for free. I mean, it's like $2 a month or $5 a month, something like that. Brawl theme? I'm trying to think if I like the melee theme or the brawl theme better. I kind of just don't like brawl in general. Anyway, we're gonna do some drawing. We listened to some music 40 minutes later. 40 minutes later, let's do some drawing. So I don't know, maybe you guys found a few new bands. I'm gonna go on the Discord chat, or if there's anything that sounds kind of like that. Like, cause I like to do, oh, you like that song, listen to this, it's kind of like it. It's the mystery song from the remix. That is really good. Can you draw a phone bone? That's what I was doing yesterday. Where you been, Ben? That's what we've been doing, dude. Will the mobile bugs be... Yeah, all the bugs in mobile are fixed. I just need to get the Android build through Q&A. And that'll mean the iOS build's going to be clean, too. Can you post it on Discord? Why would I draw the character? Why? I mean, I could. Yeah, I've only looked at the like free first chapter that's online. I mean, that's really just I was saying it before, it's an extremely French art style. Like the main art, there's like, you know, American, French, Canadian. Spain actually has a pretty distinct style too. I don't know, I think that's really interesting. Why didn't you use Soundtrack World? I did. What are you talking about? I should read it though. Maybe. I mean, is it more of a kids comic, or is it just kind of for everybody? Because I don't know anything about it. I couldn't really get a sense of it. Anyway, let's keep talking. I'm gonna mess around with this background here. Or not the background, the colors. We'll start with some colors and then get to that ceiling later. Kind of because it was just really good. Yeah, it seemed like nice and random and cool. I mainly have like the list of webcomics that I follow. I'd never like read a real comic book before. But I do like webcomics, so maybe I would. Not sure. Probably. So we're staying with this. Bone comics aren't for kids under 12. Really? That's interesting. I mean, I guess it'd be like late middle school then. I don't know. Jeff, you scandalous here. Next you're gonna tell me you saw PG-13 movies when you were 12. Yeah, I'll look into them. I like the art, so it might be good to absorb. Great, now I got Pain songs stuck in my head. Oh, copyright gods, why can't you just let me listen to music on stream? I could play some bands that I know nobody owns right now. But I don't know, producers get weird. Even bands that have like thoroughly broken up and you cannot buy their music anymore. Like Pain's not together. Llama, Clever Hans. There's too many of them. It's really sad. Does demonetized. I should actually test Twitch. I've heard that they have like kind of a dedicated creative community, and maybe it would spread more over there. I don't know. I tried it once and there's just a huge delay, so either gonna have to power through that, or Undertale soundtracks all royalty free. That's interesting. I'm not gonna play another game's music though. I'm just kind of silly. What if I just do? I think you guys have definitely asked for this before. How much is on there? Let's see. Oh, Armor Games only. That's hilarious. That is so much music. I wonder if I should do this, or should it be random? Let's shuffle it. Let's shuffle. I need to add audio input for that. Add existing desktop. How's that? Is that good? There's some background noise. How's that? What do you guys think? You know, funnily enough, I think this is my least favorite song in the whole theater, and the whole series. Yeah. I don't know. It was too like obnoxious to me. I guess it works fine if you're just kind of playing through the game quickly. But for someone, you know, if you are working on the game, yeah, I love the cave theme way more, and the boss theme's incredible. But the main theme, maybe it was just from working on the game for so long. There you go. I swear I put you on shuffle. Put on shuffle after that. See, that's so good. Draw your own idea for a level. What? Nah, I don't know. Stick to custom level. No, make a level. Just make a level. Make a level, stick it in custom. I mean, yeah, you can do collision too if you want. Anyway, I'm gonna separate this all out. We're gonna do solid, and then we're gonna do the highlights and lowlights, and then I can change the colors much easier. Let's do shadows, and maybe I'll just do that. Can't you like change the transparency of layers now? I think that's one of the new features. Yes, no. Do I have to actually back out to see that? Yeah, maybe not. That's fine, we can do over here. But we're gonna practice some shading here, and if I want to change the color later, we can do that. Probably. Man, my pen has not been working well with pressure sensitivity lately. Is this playing? Let me make sure that, yeah, that music's off over there. Tested GameWorks Studio. I actually have not. I've kind of seen some things. I've probably seen more tutorials on Construct. I know a lot of games are made with Game Maker, but they all have terrible performance. So, like Hyperlight Drifter was released at 30 frames a second. Ugh, I wouldn't want to do that. So do you guys like just kind of the music on? Oh, they have like every single... Okay, I swear I keep shuffling this. Does it turn off? Shuffle is off. Okay, shuffle was on. Oh, it is super. Yeah, that's very shuffled. Mario Maker treatment. Oh man, yeah, but see the thing is, I guarantee you about 80% of development time on Mario Maker was spent making that customize, like the level customizer thing. And it's all tile based. If I had a tile based game, I could do that in a heartbeat. I have a tile based engine that I've made before. And it had a very good level, you know, not to brag or anything, but you hit space and then in the play. Oh my god. You work. You'd hit space and then you were suddenly editing levels. Okay, headshot. Stupid thing. Fancy Pants is all hand-drawn, so how I make levels is how anybody else would make levels. It's just, that's how it is. I wonder if I should be shading... I should be shading like where these are. Or if it should be different. If I should, you know, because I already have a bit of the scratchiness there. Should that be, I guess we can do a layer up here too and probably look more solid and just kind of follow where that goes. I don't know, guys, I don't know how shading works. I feel like this would be, if I don't know what I'm doing, this would be a pretty safe bet. That the top would be where it would be yeah, Flash like never crashes on Mac. The few times I've used it on Windows, it's crashed on me. It almost never crashes in OS X. Well, the way I use Animate basically is as a level editor. It edits levels. You draw a level and then you edit it in Animate. Why is that? What is that? No, that's probably part of the color. Oh well. Now, how... Come on guys, help me out here. How could we get some color into this level? We just have like this gray and a bit of highlighting or whatever. What? Is that almost too dark? Luckily, it's all split up, so I can just do that. Well, we probably should look at it in game though. So I think it should probably stay fairly subtle. Ah, I left the bug off, didn't I? Yes, I did, of course. Always does burp. I do. Yeah, super Fancy Pants. I was like, hey Mike, you know what's the great song? The old boss theme. Hey honey, what's up? Oh, the song volume, sure. Am I that boring? Purple works really well with the orange. I think the other color would be like teal. And this, yeah, this is more about figuring out new things, not falling back to my old habits. Your phone, answer. Alright. Hold on, guys. Let me see what's up with the real world. I have no idea what that is. I don't... For unknown track. I'm gonna rewind this. What is this? I gotta ask Mike. I don't remember this. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna have to check on the kids though. It sounds like Jenna wanted to tell me that they were not. They're not going to sleep. They be in bed. I feel like we would have used this because I like this a lot too. What is this? I'm gonna have to ask Mike. I just need to get Mike on stream sometime. Talk to him about the musics. No, I don't know. I'm gonna ask. I mean, if it's World 3, it would be. I think there were a few test tracks that Over the Top was using, but this does sound like Mike, just a slightly different style. Because I think the test tracks that Over the Top used wasn't as good as Mike's stuff. It's very different. I mean, I guess I could see why we wouldn't have used it, but I feel like I would have just said tweak it a bit, make it less less techno-y, and we probably would have, because there's a lot of times where there's like one instrument in the back and I'm like, yeah, it didn't really fit, take that out, put this in, and we do that and it's good. Yeah, I don't know. If it's unreleased, I don't know if EA owns it. I'll ask him. If you guys like that style, I think that's something we can lean towards, because that just sounds very much like Outer Squiggleville. I love banjo. Banjo and mandolin is very good. It's almost a little bit like the... There we go. Well, we know that one. Like the, what's that Final Fantasy Chocobo thing? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's possible that Over the Top left in a unreleased track. Brad, is your Discord open? I have. That's what's up right now. It's a thing. All right, let me check on the kids here. Am I not on Wi-Fi on the iPad? Alright, well, that's pulling up. Let's see how this looks in game. Should be able to tint this. I feel like we can tint it a little bit. Waiting to hear an older version of a World 4 track. I'm gonna have to pull that up. Basement recording. Is that Escape? Yeah, it's a good song. I like that a lot. Yeah, the camera's not loading. Let me go see what's up with the kids. Alright, well, this happens when we do these things live. I'll leave this up in case Jen needs to message me again. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Bayou. Oh, but yeah, Bayou had a slate. Well, I can't do it now. Bayou was kind of what do you? No, I'm blanking. Walk of Life by. Oh my God, why am I blanking on the name? They're a good band. Holes. Yeah, we'll have something up here. Darker. You think darker? Maybe we just need to shade it more. I don't know if I want to start darker. I hate when I can't just pick a color from the thing. I need more palettes. So I actually have to think about colors. Yeah, maybe a little darker. Crush 40, isn't that some like idol band or something? Okay, did I not turn debug on? What's going on here? Huh. Oh, it's actually exported. TFPA first. I mean, Super's better than the, right? RuneScape. I've never played RuneScape. I'm not really in the MMOs or whatever. Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not idol band. They're just Japanese, like a Japanese rock band. I love the first Sonic Adventure soundtrack. It's so goofy. They were doing a concert recently, so I think they might still be doing that. The intro to Sonic Adventure. Oh yeah, Sonic Adventure music's pretty great. It's pretty goofy. There we go. Alright. World 3 is unbeatable to me. That's because you have nostalgia goggles. It's not that good. We'll just have to add while we're on the Super. Okay. What am I seeing here? What can we add? I'm kind of wondering, what if we try to start with like a bit of a gradient, just to make it less like that. What did y'all say? Gradient tool thing? There we go. Wait, what? Why did I do that? Yeah, okay. That, and then pull it down. But of course not that. Let's see. Not white. Oh, we need to crush that first. Somewhere like that. Yeah, like that. Oh, you guys can't see. I'm thinking something. I don't know, like I said, let's try new things. Let's try some gradients in the actual level. Going to blue. That's not default blue. Let's try like that, maybe? That didn't turn out nearly as red looking as it does over here. Come here, colors. Stop. There we go. Stop disappearing on me. all black and white. You know, like, I feel like a little bit of color in it would help it a lot. I think FBM's controls are better for exploring big levels. Like, what? There is nothing about Fancy Adventures controls that are better than Super, except for the extra moves, but that doesn't really count because they would still be better in Super. Yeah, I think I just hit pause. So you guys don't like having a bit of color in it? I'm just kind of fiddling here. So not like this then? Liked, okay. Liked what, which part? Which color? Yeah, this is just me fiddling right now. Come on, guys, what color should this be? It looks different depending on what monitor I have on it. Light to darkness. With a green tint or a red tint or what? I'd go with either. Help me out here, guys. Help me out. I don't know how to do colors. Not greenish. Like a dark blue, or just like just a little bit? Well, that's kind of a dentish. So I need to extend this down because this should just be like really dark. Oh shoot, it's not gonna. I'm gonna have to redo the gradient. Oh well. You go away. You perfect, and go down this way. Tree Power Valley is so good. I think Mike actually sped up the guitar, otherwise I wanted to get a video of him like playing it and like mixing the instruments, you know? I mean, that's probably like way too much work to ask anybody to do. But those like those YouTube videos where they're you know, they do a bunch of tiles of them playing the song. Old Plains music, like the pre... Is that... Did we play that? I really need to hear the difference. I have a hard time hearing how different that is. I probably pulled it up. Final boss. Yeah, I don't... Elfman, yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, what's so different about it though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is that one so much better? I'm not arguing, I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is about it. Have even died in Infinity War. I haven't seen that yet. Probably should. Why did that do that? What? Why instead of just continuing the color? Oh. What? There we go. That's weird. Okay. I've done the other half. The music is somewhat different. I'll have to do a really close listen to that. We'll see. Cause I remember once Mike did like the final mix of that. I remember thinking it was just amazing. Like more so than when I first heard it. So I remember liking the new one more. But I'll have to listen closely. Oh, you're not gonna. The linear levels may not be necessarily bad. I mean, well, linear. I'm never gonna get rid of linear levels. The trick would be to mixing short challenge type levels, kind of like the end of Basement Spire. Mixing those with a bigger explorable world. Actually, I have a problem with my own. What are you responding to, Jimmy Don? Did somebody say that linear levels are bad? What's a super engine? Oh, an update? Music too loud. It's really low. Which one's this? This is the one Tommy did? Yeah, this is Tommy. This is good. With like the snakes in the background. People with musical talent sort of baffle me. 'Cause I have none. I love how the Armor Games thing is on there. The micro trial. That was pretty fun. What do y'all think of the micro trials? Should we bring something like that back? That is the one song. I don't know where this song is from. I had nothing to do with it. They just put it in because they wanted something heavier, but I actually don't know where it comes from, if it's like royalty free or something. I might have to ask Mike that too. Guess it did well to like kind of set a first impression. But yeah, I have no idea what this song's from. I wonder if Somatone either just had it lying around or if they made it. But yeah, I hadn't heard this song before it was like put in, so. Play the remix challenges. Yeah, those were cool, huh? Are those all broken because of parse? Yeah, spoilers. Really good song though. Can you not remember which way this is supposed to be? What do you think of a level that like fades as it goes? That might be cool at one point. Gotta squish it again. Is it like just super loud, or do I have my volume up? What were you saying? Or did I? Nah, mic's up pretty high. Maybe just the song's really loud. What? There we go. Good old forest music. Yeah, I don't know why the music is so loud. I think in general, music is always just mixed way louder. What happened to Fraser's hat? What do you mean? The animation or the Fraser's Ride? Alright, I don't know if I can talk with music in my ear. It's messing me up. I don't hear it. Is it too low now? How is this working, guys? Is this messed up? Have I broken everything? Wish I had more control over tweens. Oh, is that just acting like it, everyone? Or is that what like lock tweens for? Or lock gradients for? I don't know. I don't work with gradients enough. I gotta figure them out. Online SPA Arena. Well, I mean, obviously. If only online wasn't difficult to make. Everything would be nice and simple. We would just have everything. Why does it look so much different in the level? Is that not dark enough? What do you guys think? I almost feel like that's not enough of a change. Playing for buttons that the shell will go through. Well, that's mostly to make you do something or to hit the shell someplace different. I'm not really sure how much more I can do with them. Or if I'm gonna mostly just be using like switches and stuff after that. You're going back to your default. Well, yeah, I'm mostly messing with you. I thought you told me to do that. You guys the one that told me to go with the blue. I had it on like a red and then a green. I like the green. Y'all didn't like the green. That's too light. Why is it? Okay, that is not what it looks like in Flash right now. Maybe just it's that much higher. See, I like that. I like that teal. I like teal a lot. Y'all don't like minty? Which one? Lighter or darker? Oh my god, nobody can agree on anything. It probably needs to not be so light. And what did I do? Don't do that. What are you doing? Why did it go weird? Alright. This, what? Oh. That needs to be darker, but then go down more. Like, cut off here. No, I can't please anybody. I mean, it also might look different on different people's monitors. I have no idea. Alright, guys, take a vote. Green, blue, purple, yellow, red, magenta. Magenta's kind of pink. I don't know. What's russet? What does that mean? Green, blue. Two right in the middle. Rainbow. There's just a button for rainbow. We need that. There we go. Oh, that looks awful. Let's pull it more green, because I think that is true. Green. That one? I was thinking that was a bit too much. It's a reddish brown. That's more of a dark orange. Yeah, let's do this. It's starting to look like more of a like coloring book. We're totally gonna have a rainbow level one day. That's just gonna have to happen. Alright, so do we like this? Yes or no? Only problem with squishing the gradients, it starts to band way too much. Alright, we'll leave on that. We'll leave it on this one. Was perfect or is perfect? Which green? Alright. That's interesting. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's gonna depend on what kind of background we do, I think. It's nice green with a tint of blue. Oh, no more oofs. No more oofs. Do slightly more blue. I feel like that is just very different for us. I kind of like that. Trying to be less safe here. I think we'll go with this. This is good. I don't want the bottom of it to be up higher. But no. Are we back to being oof? No more oof. Seth isn't taking a nap. I don't know what Seth's doing. For the other things, should we just do that? I mean, I guess it kind of gives it a colored, like, lit look, which might be a good idea. Or we could do like a radial bitmap on it, but that might look weird. Ugh, yuck. Why did you go back to radial? If I should do those in different. I mean, yeah, I could do like a slight like that, and then this one be more like that to kind of break them up a bit. So that's not completely the same gradient on them. Oh, come on. Isn't there like a lock gradient or something? I don't know how that works. Yeah, lock gradient doesn't seem to do anything for me. I don't know. Is there sort of like advanced gradient settings where I can kind of mix things together? I don't think there is. What does linear RGB look like? Is that different? Oh, that might actually be closer to what I want. Maybe less banding. Might be more of a softer style, but I don't know. Because there's always this weird banding in Flash. Like, I never feel like I never like how it maybe linear is too harsh. Yeah, that just makes everything lighter. Oh, yeah, I love my cabbages. Should we change color for the cabbages? Or should we just leave them as cabbages? I mean, I can make those more red, specifically. Yeah, I don't don't think linear looks as good. Might have to mess with it later though. Like, we could do a different gradient on those. What? What are you doing? Why does it look so weird? Is it because it's locked instead of doing its own? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Well, pickle level. It sounds like y'all love pickle level. Maybe this will end up as a pickle level. Just make everything bright green. Maybe. I guess I tend to not use the bright green since it's the same as the like ground collision that I use. I mean, that's completely arbitrary, so it doesn't really matter. But I think I tend to stay away from it more because of that. Ah. Something like that? I don't know. I'm sorry, they not look like cabbages enough. Just so green. The art style? I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on what's different about pickle level. Why is that, what's different about the art style other than the colors being so bright? Didn't I just like highlight things in a different way? I don't know. I just feel like they should be more red to make them stand out more. What do y'all think? Yeah, I like this green. It's working for me. Meatball! Swing your arms. Man, the kids are watching the Super Mario Super Show. It's pretty great still. What do y'all think? I'm gonna say like more red. I should make those magenta. That might be kind of cool. A little too much. A little too much. I guess I could do different for each one. More red over here. More yellow over here. All those crazy rainbow rocks. Getting a green screen. I could. Just, well, you really need like my head right there. Yeah, a legit green screen is stupidly expensive. Like, it's absurd. I could just throw a sheet behind me. It's gonna take a lot more CPU to render that though. So if you want to hear my computer take off even more, so I need to get a new cooling system before I do anything like that. No, green screens are like thousands of dollars. I'm sure you can get a cheap one, but yay, turnips. Everything's vegetables to you guys, sheesh. I think I'm not going to be able to really judge how this looks until we have a background on it. I might need to pull up the code for that. Hold on. So what kind of background do you think we should be doing here? Cheaper for bars. For bars. I'm bars now. Yeah, autocorrect can be a pain sometimes, especially when you just get a new phone if you don't use, because like it learns a bit. So when it's new, the autocorrect's just, oh man, so bad. We're gonna need some more backgrounds. How many backgrounds do we have? Probably just 3. I think 3 would be good. gonna copy this for now. I guess I'll at least show you guys what I'm doing. Not the frame. Oh, I'm sure this is so exciting. Setting things up, making it work. Game development can be very boring. Alright, I guess I'll put it on the same as the other ones. You export you. Alright, I need to set this first. 3. I don't even think I have a custom for that one. 2. I think it'd be the same as 2. I guess all that stuff is like really far back though, so it's probably gonna be more like this. Alright, export. Have at it. Cabbage is pretty great, to be fair, especially like corned beef and cabbage. Good stuff. Times they getting pretty late. My kids don't want a nap though, so I don't know. Tomatoes are great, man, with a bit of vinegar and salt. Oh, they're so good. Cabbages taste better than ice cream. I want some cabbage ice cream. Alright, so quick and dirty backgrounds there. Where's 1? Did we not level? Oh, I didn't rename that properly. Alright, one more time. Pickle level. Pickle level. Pickle level. Cabbages versus pickles, who will win? Oh, I'm still missing bits on that. I thought I drew that. No, Fancy Minutes, man. What about cabbage flavored ice cream? There we go. Look at that beautiful parallax. Oh, that was weird. He just slingshot around that. I have to check the tape. Shouldn't be able to even do that in code. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, guys. So, what do we do with the backgrounds? Are they gonna be solid colors? Should they just be, you know, I think that's probably too, we can do a, yeah, when I was making the engine for World 3, some of the early tests just had like 20 backgrounds repeating the foreground. It was great. It was bizarre. Then I was like, whoa, I made parallax. I mean, it's completely faked, but it looked pretty real as long as you didn't zoom. Why is it so off? I swear I just fixed this. Alright. And you go back to being correct. Somewhat. Come on, why do you do that? I don't remember doing that. What? Alright. There, guys, this is our gradient level. Looks like a whole... Huh. We could do more of those, couldn't we? Just kind of a bunch of... Do some copy paste and see how that looks. How many different colors I'd have to do. I'm thinking about floating rocks. I'm thinking... Alright, so for now, let's just use that same level art and figure out some background colors since we're not really doing new art right now. So you... Oh, I need to rename the other one first. What? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, that's weird. Foreground, where's... Is that name something different? My super static background. Background one, no, you need to be changed. There we go. Did I open this? Okay. So 2 and then the back one, right? Combined with the default one. Is this gonna work in Animate? I'll copy it in, let's see. Probably not. I have a feeling that I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know. A darker green? I was thinking like a yellow, something to go with it. Something that complements the green, or like a pink, because like the cabbage, all those colors look really good with it. So what do we do for down here? All right, so there's solid color. Actually, let's pull that one back out. Come here, you. Yeah, that barely has anything in it. Yeah, I was thinking more of like a yellow behind it. And then of course I'm gonna have to stretch everything around so that you'd see it. And should the background, that's a good main question, should the background have as much stuff in it, have as much need to play as a cat. Should the background have as much scratchy lines and details as the foreground? My instinct says no, but it might be more interesting. Play as Caboodle. Yeah, probably. That would probably be pretty awesome. Can't really deny that. Whole warp shade. You're basically bringing up what I keep saying I'd like to do and haven't been able to because, you know, making a whole nother character is pretty difficult still. Alright, so guys, help me out here. Should we go with the yellow or like a light blue? Not the teal. Teal would probably look too similar. What? Where did the shell go? Did I do that? Come on guys, help me out with some colors. Blue, yellow, green, which one? Could be, I mean, yeah. That's true, I can't argue with that. Let's see some more colors here. Wait, can I... There we go. That's just, this is dark blue. It's kind of what we had before. Yeah, that's boring. Brown. I mean, maybe? Feeling more of a reddish, or that pinkish we were working, the magenta-ish. It's a much lighter purple than I usually do. I think that clashes too much. Or just, it takes too much attention away from it. Orangish red. Didn't I have that up before? Lighter, I think. I mean, that right there, the brownish orange, that looks like the complementary to this right here. Now what I'm wondering, would it be better without the... No, that looks terrible. It's like no more detail at all. Mint green, well, not with this green. You're not gonna, I don't want to mix greens. Alright, that... Nice. 3. The background's way too far back. I wonder if I should just grab one of the cave backgrounds from the other caves. Maybe. I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking. Alright, let me reset with that closer. Which means that needs to be closer now. That's like barely out there. It's only at 100. I heard you, Warp Shade Gaming. I heard you. You said it a lot, and I read it. Our Warp Shade's gonna go have fun riding. We'll continue the stream. Alright. Okay. But the back arrow for the air, yeah, so it actually doesn't look that bad in code. I think because it's so zoomed in. Here, let me show you what it looks like in here. It looks so bad there, though. Of course, you can't see it. Like, look how small that is. What am I clicking on? What? There it is. It's, see, look, I got a nice little round back arrow. But it's so zoomed in, it messes with it. I wonder if I can just kind of shift it around a bit. If that'll fix the vectors. Sometimes you can just... I guess I could make it a tiny bitmap, but then... I'm gonna put some yellow cabbages back here, I think. I think that would look cool. Or maybe back here. You check report one's music. No, I know what you're talking about. I have that file. I just have a hard time seeing how it's that much different. Might just be like a small thing that y'all like. I don't know. Let's see if that changed any. No, see, yeah, my arrow is supposed to be better. Nah, it didn't change at all. I just shifted that version of it. The white one. Anyway. So let's play around with some floating cabbages. Let's see. And further back. You locked, unlock all that. Hey you. How you doing? Does the kids ever sleep? Probably not.
I didn't get a chance to check it out there.
Yeah, I couldn't connect to it either. I had to go actually look at them. It's weird. Anyway. Where's my call? This needs to be bigger. I don't think I can make that bigger. There you go. Yellow. Cabbages everywhere. Probably just be like one back there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one bigger. Or in the other layer. Should present the game at E3. Of course I should. I mean, that's obvious. The question is, would I be able to? Which probably is no. We'll see. How are y'all excited for E3? New Smash, Prime 4, Retro's game, hopefully. So more Donkey Kong. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if we could work floating cabbages into the mix. I don't know. I'm not sure. You messed up my line. Don't do that. No, my lines. Okay. Vector math is hard, apparently. I mean, it probably is, like, really hard. I'm just copying all these to see if this looks alright. Coconut gun. Exactly. I don't know, should it be, like, just small? I think the background looking like a real background's messing it up, too. Or, like, the background looks like a foreground right now. And obviously, I would want to copy. Which one is that? This one? I have different ones. Also, so bad at actually making things look random. Yeah, it's making it look just cluttered to me, though. I don't know what I'm thinking. Cabbage in the background. That's what the cabbage has landed. I don't know, me messing around now. The DLC is always free. That's what I do. This is just golf levels. I mean, not just. They should be fun. I don't do paid DLC. What kind of garbage developer you think I am? Yeah, well, I think it's this one back here that's messing with it right now. But yeah, it should be, that one should be a different color too. Let's see. Alright. I'll totally make a World 2 remix if you mean $100,000. Unless you're talking about, 100,000 Monopoly bucks or something. I don't know if that would be worth it. It'd have to be at least 200,000 Monopoly bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna say this should be lighter over here. I don't know about these floating cabbages. I don't know if I can make them work right. Maybe it's just too close. So yeah, let's take this one out. Put it back here with blue crashed cabbage, which is probably actually in the ground now. See if I can grab that. Oh, okay. I guess we killed Flash. Alright, stream's over. Actually, haven't happened in a while.
Wait, literally, it's over?
Well, the stream crashed. If it should be over, I can wrap it up. We're just kind of messing with colors right now.
I need to take, or maybe I can show my head.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm supposed to go to choir tonight. I said that.
Well, you should definitely fix that first, then... Oh, maybe I clicked and I just hit it. That's weird. Alright, hopefully we can undo this blue cabbage. Nope! I guess it actually did get stuck in the ground. Bad blue cabbage. Yeah. Oh, it kept it all there. Well, that's really messed up. Oh well, maybe we'll leave it there. Too yellow. Too yellow over here. Okay, what do you guys think? I feel like it's almost too busy doing that. No, I think, no, I guess it did quit. Because sometimes I'll have, if I have a button pressed, it'll hide it. But yeah, I don't know what that was about. It didn't, it kind of popped back up immediately. Maybe I accidentally closed the window. Kind of weird. But yeah, that actually doesn't happen often. It's just surprising. I used to just constantly complain about how terrible Flash's stability was. It's been pretty good recently. Once they turned it to animate, I think they must have fixed a lot. So I think it's allowed to use more memory in OS X. I think it's a 64-bit application over here and not in Windows, and that helps it tremendously. Yeah, everything's reset. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of interesting there. Maybe just having one like in the middle of all these would look kind of cool. But I'm not digging the floating cabbages. Like maybe that, if that's not too confusing. I kind of like them in the ground, but I don't know if it looks that good. Let's go ahead. Alright. Serious business time back. Wait. This is a different version entirely. Okay. I also realized I use a pre-release version, so it could crash. More than they usually do crash a bit more than the release versions. Why did you choose to go solo with the SFPA? So the part of EA that published World 3 or console version of it was EA 2D, and they were separate. It's kind of like EA Big or Pandemic or what was their name? All the other smaller studios in EA, and they closed down while they were working on the they were doing that, like the online Dragon Age stuff. So that part didn't exist, and the main EA, you know, they weren't going to do anything with it. EA and I had some like marketing disputes, but working with EA 2D was fantastic. All the guys that worked there were awesome. Oh, it looks like Easter eggs in the back now. Some goofy stuff. Alright, so what the back would probably be. It might actually be more difficult to see just because this is much lighter. So I think we should... Wait, not a bonus. Why would I do that? You guys getting bored in the stream now? I'm gonna grab the gradient I used for this. And well, it's more just up and down, but it's a start. I mean, it might look fine just like this. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that looks so bad. Squished on stream. It's too light now. I guess in downwards you could barely even see. Yeah, let's go with something darker. Fancy MMO. I don't play MMOs. I don't think I could make one if I tried. There you go. You go write the net code. I just don't know MMOs. I don't understand like what's fun about them. I'd have a lot of trouble replicating that. I just don't get them. Like something like StarCraft, like I get it because I play it enough. I don't think I'd be any good at like making one, but like I understand it at least. MMOs I just don't get at all. So you wouldn't want me to make an MMO. It would just be a completely different game. I mean, I like the style more like Destiny or what EA was doing with what was the other game? I forget what that was called. Nah, too dark. Don't like the blue. I don't know what this should be. What should the very back be? Help me out here, guys. Yeah, maybe just like a gray. I don't know. This is all ugly. Say like more like a brown like the other one, but I don't think so. That's actually what I was just doing. Yeah, that's by far the best looking right there. Kind of fade to the background. What do you mean? Like different from how it's fading now, or I could take one of these off and have it fade upward. Like that, maybe. What do y'all think? Yeah. Can y'all even see me messing with the colors? Probably not. I'm just making faces at the thing. It's probably the best I'm gonna get for now until I have the other colors more set. Huh? Hold on, let me see what's going on over here, guys. Alright, so nobody seems to want to take a nap, and Jenna doesn't really feel good. So I think we're going to have to cut the stream here. I think I need to sleep on these colors anyway. I mean, I think once I start making, like, you know, actually give some more, I don't know what I call it, what I would say. Not texture, but the more shape to the background so that it doesn't just look like a copy of the foreground. I think it'll look a lot better. I wonder if we can just... I'm trying to prototype this. I don't want to make a complete copy right now. But if we just kind of shift everything up and down a bit here. Yeah, definitely better. All right, no, I'll check the music. I should have a copy of it. I was just going through it, and it's not very different, unless it's a completely different one that I'm looking at. But the actual Plains music might be a part of it that was a little different. I don't know. I don't know why it's coming off as sounding that different. Oh, it goes down too much. Yeah, see, that's a little better. Once you start to make that look not like just a complete copy. I don't know about the floating cabbages, those guys. I don't know if I'm sold on those yet. I think it's kind of funny having them stuck in like that. Like, that looks cool, but then it starts looking more like Easter eggs, you know? Q&A, are you asking questions? There's a bass in the transition rather than the reverse guitar. There's less drums. Yeah, I'll check it. I think I might have asked for less drums, though. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I'll check it out. You know, I might just keep the background like this so I don't have to draw it again. So make a nice lo-fi track for it. Y'all like lo-fi music? There's a few bands I like that are extremely lo-fi. Like Nutri-Milk Hotel's pretty good. And then it's basically all the people that came from that band. Made a few other bands that aren't too bad. It's like yeah, it's like two different. Yeah. Why are you separate? Oh my gosh, of course. Okay, but I'm gonna sleep on these colors, and if you guys have strong opinions on what I'm doing, you know, let me know next stream. That's gonna have a ceiling there, so I'm not even gonna need that. But I don't want to make it look too just like pastel Eastery, so I'll probably have to tone that down a little bit. I don't know. Alright guys, yeah, I'm gonna go take care of the kids. It's been like 2 hours. So yeah, let's wrap that up for now. How many people even watch anymore? Did I bore everyone to death yet? 13. Yeah. These streams get pretty good numbers after. But does anyone know what's gonna be at the bar? I think I've given some hints, but I can't remember, so I'm not gonna go to that right now. But yeah. Look at this, tell me what you think. If you have some color suggestions, it probably usually looks better zoomed in when you get more of just a slice of it. And I think I need to redo, you know, put something in that back there. But look, for this, we're just trying to do something different. I'll be around Discord, see what you guys think of this stuff. And we'll see if I have time to play around with some things, but still need to get that Android build finished first. So we'll see how far we are next stream. We'll go ahead and fade out that music there. And yeah, let's sleep on these colors and pick this up tomorrow or the next day, whenever the next stream is. Hope to see you guys soon. Stay fancy, take care. Goodbye.